unaligned position. It's respected, obviously, by the more industrialized North, but obviously in the ongoing diplomatic communiques and engagement, those countries still continue to engage with South Africa, and I think we are grateful for that. But obviously we stand firm as it relates to, in particular, our non-aligned position, because that has a dialectical relations with our call that we have made to transform the global governance institutions. Why today the UN Security Council and the United Nations General Assembly substantively can positively contribute to the de-escalation of this conflict is precisely because of the inherent weaknesses and pitfalls that South Africa have in the past pointed out.
President Ramaphosa has announced that 6 leaders from the continent will be going to Moscow and Kyiv with the intention to persuade the 2 leaders to engage in peace process. Is this mission receiving support?
Well, let me first state, Sophie, any attempt by any region of the world that are engaging in mediation and de-escalation attempts to bring about cessation of hostilities in regards to the war in Ukraine should be welcome. You have seen, for example, Latin America under the tutelage of President Lula. You have seen Asia under the stewardship of President Xi Jinping, and now the African peace envoys that obviously have made known their desire to bring about the de-escalation of the conflict. That should be welcome. We are confident that the conflicting parties ultimately will respond positively. We have heard even President Zelensky. You have heard President Putin that welcomes any intervention on de-escalation, and that is our departure point. So these peace missions from the African continent indeed are welcome, and we wish them all the best because I think the issues about this war in Europe after the COVID-19 pandemic have brought us in a situation where economies worldwide have lost traction. There's increased food insecurity, increased poverty, and our likelihood to meet the 17 Sustainable Development Goals looks a distant future. So I think we are hopeful and we are confident that the peace envoys ultimately will enable the de-escalation of conflict.